Hi, it's Jenna over at the Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center. I work in respite, and today's a little change in scenery. We're in a car, not inside or outside. We're in a car. Change in scenery, but that's okay. I'll wait for people to come on, and yeah, I'll give some time for that. And again, if you're not watching it live, you could always pause it and then play and then comment, even if it's not live, and it'll show up, and it's fun. It's fun. Today I thought that we'll do a little bit more of the little more difficult word games today, rather than just doing words that start with a letter like we've been doing. I thought that Thursday's game was really fun, so we'll play something like that again, where what things mean, and keep things up for a little bit light discussion. And again, I know the scenery's a little different, but that's alright. It's fun. It's nice. Could watch the little rain droplets hit the windshield. That's fun. So again, I'll give some more time for people to come in a little bit. We'll give like 30 seconds and see. And we're gonna do some word games today, about like what things mean and all of that stuff. So we'll start off now. Just when people log on, we'll see. What does hit the deck mean? And again, it could be various different answers. It could be a variety of different answers. And just whatever you have, just comment. It doesn't have to be exactly what it says on the paper here, just as long as it's relatively close or similar, and there might be different kinds of meanings as well that we could discuss. So what does hit the deck mean? Does anybody know what hit the deck means? When you hit the deck. And again, if you're not watching it live, you could just pause it and then hit send, or hit play when you're ready to answer. Hit the deck means fall to the ground. Fall to the ground. Let's see. And again, we'll wait for more people. Nobody's really on right now, but again, that's okay. I know a lot of people don't watch live, and I know that there's so many other really cool lives that we have going on, so it's hard to tune in to all of them, especially live. What is peaches and cream? What does that mean when somebody's like, it's peaches and cream? You look peaches and cream. What does that mean? Peaches and cream. It means a healthy look. Peaches and cream, which is very interesting. I wonder how that came about. If anybody knows how that came about, that would be really cool to comment also, how that saying came about. What does it mean when someone blows the whistle? When you blow the whistle. I recently was watching a documentary on prairie dogs, and they actually make a noise whenever they see danger, and they get up and they make some like little noise that kind of seems like a whistle. So it's informing people that danger is coming. So I always think of it like that, even though I just recently saw this documentary, so it's not really, but it means to inform someone about something. You blow the whistle, you inform somebody about something. What does a pink slip mean? When you go somewhere and you work somewhere and you get a pink slip, what does that mean? When you get a pink slip. Does anybody know? When you get a pink slip, usually you get this at work. Not very good. It's not a good news if you get a pink slip. So if you know what that means, just write in the comments. When you get a pink slip, it's not good. Hey, got a viewer. So again, pink slip. What does that mean when you get one? It's not good news, and you usually get it at work, and it's not good news if you do get it. But it is a saying. It is a meaning. A pink slip. It means you get laid off. So if you get a pink slip, it's not good. Don't open it. When you say monkey business, what does that mean? What does monkey business mean? It's like kind of mischievous, you know. Monkey business. Usually kids are all, they're, up to some monkey business when they're all together. Fooling around, exactly, fooling around. When a bunch of kids get together, they're monkeying around, they're up to monkey business. What does it mean to be feather-brained? I never heard this one before until this right now. Feather-brained. If somebody says that you're feather-brained, I wouldn't take that as a compliment just from the context clues. But what does that mean? Feather-brained. It means not very smart, feather-brained. That's not very nice. Not a very nice terminology, feather-brained. Not very smart, because everybody's smart in their own way of what you value as smart. So I don't like that feather-brained association, but that's just the word. So we're just keeping it rolling. What does it mean when you flip your wig? When you flip your wig. The comments are lagging a little bit, so I'm going to go a little bit slower so I'm not behind on the comments, because so I'm just going to wait a little bit. So I'm going to give some time, because now I just see the responses now. When you flip your wig. Going nuts. That is a good one. Hey, how you doing? Glad that you came here today. Again, so what does it mean to flip your wig? Going nuts is definitely a good one. It's kind of like that, because when you're going nuts, you're what? What emotion are you? You're not happy. What's the opposite of happy? Actually, no, because the opposite of happy would be sad. So it's not sad, but it's not happy. It's, when you're, what? When you're fired up. What emotion is that? Starts with an A. When you flip your wig, you are what? You're angry. When you flip your wig, you are angry. You become angry. Good. Nice. Nice. What does a hand-me-down mean? What's hand-me-downs? I know that usually, like, the second child gets hand-me-downs from the first child. So what does that mean? You could use it in a lot of aspects, just hand-me-downs. There's a bunch of different ways to phrase this, I guess. So whichever phrase you want to say, that means a used item. Exactly. It's like a used item. Used clothes, used anything. A hand-me-down. I like hand-me-downs personally because there's so much history to it. It's it's been used before, and there's just a rich history. It's been out and about for so many years prior to you using it. It's a very shared thing. I like that. So what about peanut gallery? The term peanut gallery. What does that mean? I don't know how to say this in a sentence, so I'm not going to even attempt it because I don't want to confuse anybody. So the term is just peanut gallery. Here it says peanut gallery is cheap seats. I don't really know how else. I don't know. I never heard that before. I mean, I heard a peanut gallery, but I didn't know that that's what it meant. Cheap seats. So the next one is, what does it mean when somebody says something is a piece of cake? Hey, Dana. Happy Monday. People who are criticizing peanut gallery. See, that's what I thought it was. People who are criticizing the peanut gallery. So that's how it probably is that too. There's definitely multiple meanings for a lot of these words. How about when something is a piece of cake? Figuratively, of course, because physically the piece of cake would be an ice cream cake. Fudgy the Whale, to be specific. When something is a piece of cake, it is not very hard, but it is what? Easy. Very simple, easy. Exactly. When you do something with ease, it's a piece of cake. How about when you say something is a long shot? When you talk about something and you use it like, oh, that's a long shot. What does that mean? And usually it is something when people kind of give up almost. There's no hope in their phrasing. Sorry, my foot's asleep. So I'm moving around a lot because my foot's asleep. So moving around. Keep on moving. Not very likely to happen. Yes, when something's a long shot, it's not very likely to happen. It's a slim chance. Any other phrases and all that when things are a long shot. Again, sorry that I'm moving around a lot. My foot is asleep. And then you think that you shake your foot enough, and then it's almost done, and then you stop, and then it comes right back. It's like, it's unbelievable. Anyway, when you have a poker face, what does that mean? Poker face. I definitely don't think I have a poker face. I feel like I'm trying to say it without giving it away. So I'm just going to wait. And then I'll use it in a sentence after. When you have a poker face. And no, and that doesn't mean when you're wearing a hat and glasses and covering up your face like poker players do. I guess that means that they show, like, they give off, clues, so they're just trying to cover it. A poker face means when their face is expressionless and you can't read their face. When somebody has a poker face, you're like, I don't know at all what you're thinking. I don't know if you're lying or telling the truth right now. And it's very difficult to determine what they mean. What does it mean when you're a sellout? When somebody's like, you're a sellout, or you're selling out, or, whatever sentence, when you're a sellout. It's not a good thing when somebody says that you're a sellout. Poker Face is a Lady Gaga song. Yes, that is one of the first songs that I knew of her, Poker Face. I'm not going to attempt to sing it right now because I would sing it because I'm in a car, and where else do you sing when it's not a car? Nowhere. You sing in a car. But right now I'm on live, and I don't want anyone to have to deal with that voice of mine, so I'm not going to sing it. But Lady Gaga did have a song, Poker Face. So what does a sellout mean? Does anybody know a sellout? Betray. It could be mean when you betray, by, you sell out, yeah, betray. You compromise your morals or integrity. That is a great, great definition of that. When you compromise your own morals, to sell out. A lot of people do that for money. Definitely you see that a lot of that in sports. You see a lot of people selling out. People rather get big deals because they want to get paid more money than to stay loyal to teams and fans that they've been around for a long time. What does it mean when you say rain check? When somebody invites you to something and you make a plan and you're like, I'll take a rain check. What does that mean? A rain check. It's not really saying no, but it's not saying yes either. Take a rain check. What does that mean? When you take a rain check on something, on an invitation, on a plan with friends or family or neighbors, you'll do a rain check. You'll take a rain check. That means when you're not gonna do something now, but you're gonna do it in the future. So when you're not gonna go to the plan today, you'll do it next week, or you'll take a rain check some other time. I don't want to do it right now. I can't do it right now, but let's do it in the future. So what a rain check means. If anybody has any other types of definitions for it, please feel free to share. What does it mean? What is a punchline? What is a punchline? When people say jokes, which aspect of the joke is the punchline? Which part of the joke is the punchline? It's not the beginning of the joke. When you have a punchline, where is the punchline? In a set or in just a regular joke? Does anybody know? A punchline is where in the joke, not the beginning of the joke. The punchline is the end of the joke, the last line of a joke, the line that makes the joke funny. The end of a joke, exactly. It is what comes together, concludes the story of the joke that makes it funny, the punchline. What is a sitting duck? What is that? What is that term when somebody is a sitting duck? It's usually not a good thing if you're a sitting duck, I don't believe. When somebody is a sitting duck. Oops, sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. A sitting duck means you're an easy target when you're a sitting duck. It's not usually a good thing. You're an easy target, or yeah, you're just an easy target. So it's not ever a good thing. What does it mean when somebody says rise and shine? When is that usually said? Rise and shine. Usually you're sleeping and then somebody takes off the covers and says rise and shine. It happens in The morning. Rise and shine. To wake up. Exactly, to wake up. It's to get out of bed, to wake up, rise and shine. And I know it's very hard to rise and shine sometimes, but that's what that means. How about, what does it mean? A snake in the grass. What does that mean? That terminology, a snake in the grass. It's not very good. You don't want to be a snake in the grass. It's usually when you're trusted, you're trusted, but then you do something that, is very snake-like, which is not a good thing. It means you are a what? Usually, it starts with a B, and it's usually when somebody doesn't see something coming, usually from a friend or somebody that somebody trusts, and then they get blindsided. Somebody does something, you're like, whoa, I did not see that. A deceitful person, being stabbed in the back, all of that. That's what a snake in the grass means. How about, what does it mean to pop the question? When somebody says, oh, they popped the question, what is that usually associated with? To pop the question. Hi, Steve. Glad you could join us. What does it mean? Someone who can't be trusted, exactly, for the snake in the grass. Someone who can't be trusted. Exactly, yes. Yes. Good one, Kim. Someone who can't be trusted. Again, the comments might be lagging a little bit. Yes, will you marry me? Exactly. It's like a proposal. Exactly. Sorry, I had to change pages. What does it mean when you see the writing on the wall? When somebody says writing on the wall. Writings on the wall. What does that mean? When you see the writing on the wall, what does that mean? The writing on the wall is what? It could mean a lot of different things. But here it means when they're a sign of the future. You see the writing on the wall. Usually, I always saw it as when you look back on something, you saw the writing on the wall. But hindsight is 2020. So, and usually the writing's on the wall for a snake in the grass. See, putting those together, putting the words together. So what does it mean? What is a tearjerker? What does that mean? Usually when you watch a movie and somebody says, "Oh, that's a tearjerker," what does that mean? Or you listen to somebody's life story and you're like, "Oh, that's a tearjerker." What does that mean? It's a story that is not happy. It is a what kind of story? A tearjerker is what? A tearjerker is something likely to make you cry, exactly, or a sad story. Exactly. And again, if I'm moving too fast, you could just pause it, and then hit play when you have the answer, or I'll just take it a little bit slower. Let me take it a little bit slower for the next few ones. What does it mean to spill the beans? What does it mean to spill the beans? Usually, I'll wait because I don't want to give anything away. So when you spill the beans, or you don't want to tell somebody that blabs a lot because they're going to spill the beans. Oh no, my phone is on 10%. That's not good. Okay. All right. So spill the beans. Does anybody know what spill the beans is? Um, Spill the beans is telling a secret. It is sharing something that necessarily you shouldn't be sharing. You spill the beans. I know that my friends like to do surprise birthday parties, so nobody wants to tell anybody anything, so it's all a secret. So if somebody's going to spill the beans, then they're going to ruin the surprise of the birthday party. Or it's to confess, spill the beans to confess. When you have a deep secret that you just need to get off your chest, you confess. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. I don't know why it's dying so fast. I had it on 50% and now it's on 8. So if it just completely shuts off, that's why. And hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm going to keep checking it. Because that won't be good. Maybe it's because I'm in the car. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. All right. What does stir crazy mean? A lot of people right now during this pandemic might be feeling a little stir crazy. When you feel stir crazy, when you're quarantined in one place for a certain amount of time, you can go a little stir crazy. So, does anybody know what stir crazy means? Did I mean to do that? Oh, okay. Stir crazy. No, it's not an electric car. It's not. Oh, thank you, Kim. I don't have a car charger. No, I don't. But thank you so much, Kim. That's so nice to say. I have such uplifting energy. Thank you. Thank you. Restless. Restless, going nuts because you're confined in a certain space. All of that. Yes, definitely restless is definitely, you just want to go crazy. You just want to go crazy. You just want to leave. So I know a lot of people are dealing with that right now. Everyone just wants to get out of where they are. But yes, so going a little stir crazy. Doing it, guys. Do it. 1 minute for 1%. I think we got this. Rock the boat. What does it mean to rock the boat? Some people like to conform to society because they don't want to rock the boat. So what does that mean to rock the boat? I was actually just speaking to a participant today, actually. A great story about, having different views. And there was a bunch of views and then he had a different view. And that might rock the boat. People do need to play softball. People need to play a bunch of things or they're going to go stir crazy. Some sort of activity. Softball, soccer, basketball, badminton, a nice run, with a bunch of people. That stuff is going to be exciting when that is allowed again, for sure. But yes, so what does it mean to rock the boat? To rock the boat, you don't want to rock the boat. It's to disturb a situation is a great way to phrase it. You don't want to disturb a situation. Hey Lucas, what's up? So rock the boat. You don't want to disturb the situation. What does it mean to be a diamond in the rough? A diamond in the rough. Same as don't upset the apple cart. Yes, yes. Don't upset the apple cart. So funny. So funny. All these phrases. I never heard of that one before. I never heard of the apple cart before. So what does it mean to be a diamond in the rough? We'll do this one and then one more, hopefully before my phone dies. Aladdin. Diamond in the rough. I don't get that one. I don't get it. Be the last one because I'm on 3%. I'm getting nervous. Of course. A really good, could be a really good, like, player on a team and they're a diamond in the rough. It could be one of those. So what would that mean? And if you could help me out with what Aladdin means. Something with potential. Yes, something with potential. Something that something, you know, that, exactly, it's like a treasure. Something with potential. Let's just do one more right before, just in case it dies, my phone, that is. What is a wild goose chase? What is a wild goose chase? Oh, hidden good qualities. I see. Aladdin, hidden good qualities. That's a good one. That's true. Hidden good qualities. A lot of people have hidden good qualities. Definitely. So what is a wild goose chase? We'll end on this one. Wild goose chase. Sorry, I keep going in and out. A wild goose chase is what? Wasted effort. A wild goose chase is wasted effort. And it's also a pursuit of something that is usually unattainable. That is true, a wild goose chase. So, searching for something elusive. Nice. I like everybody's answers are great. Thank you for everybody's participation. And we'll play more games like this on Thursday. I hope everyone has a good week. Happy Monday.